Good morning, honorable judges, ladies and gentlemen. Now I stand by here as the first speaker from the government team to give my arguments about the motion that will impose higher taxes on manufacturer, factory, or companies that use automation. Firstly, what is automation? It is a type of technology actually. It is a system that helps human work with a very minimum human intervention. So, the system can help human work with a very less human effort and contribution. Technology itself refers to any item that helps human life, but automation, it is a higher level. It is not only help, but it reduces human effort and contribution, and it helps humans to be more efficient in their work. There are lots of examples in automation, for example, like machines, robots, and nowadays the more recent example is AI. Actually, automation is not a new thing. It has been discovered and been developed in the early 17th or 18th century in the revolution industry when the steam machine is firstly founded. And now, why do many factories and companies, especially in the manufacture, tend to use automation more than human resources? Well, maybe the short answer is because it is more beneficial and profitable. Because machine can work more and longer than human without getting tired or any fatigue. And the maintenance cost for machines is actually cheaper than the total is cheaper than the total salary of human wages. How can this happen? Well, for the machine, it's only a cost for the initial. It's just the cost of the initial investment. It is a high cost in the initial, but it will be more profitable in the future because if in human resources, they will pay a lot of things. For example, the regular salary or the overcome salary and also the insurance. But for machine, they just need to pay the maintenance costs after they buy the machine. And machine can also produce more things than just human. So there's a bigger profit in that. And now, why do the higher taxes is needed in the factories and machines that tend to use automation more than human? Well, the recent concerns in the social life now is that machine will replace human work. Well, it can be possible, but one of the idea to prevent this is by using the higher tax. First, the tax either will be used by the government to help in the social needs, such as school, public facilities, and etc. And then the higher taxes will make the companies and factories to rethink: do they really need to use automation, or do they still need the human source? Well, actually, the machine is not to replace human work, but to support them, because even at some point, the machine can be broken, and they still need the human maintenance to keep them at bay. And then the higher tax, like I said in the beginning, it can be more beneficial to the society because the higher tax that is paid by the factory can be used in a lot of social needs for the people in the community. So it can balance from the big profit from the factory to the needs from the people. Because if there is no higher tax, the factories will have many profit and they will become richer. But the human resources that has been stopped from their work will become more poorer because they didn't get any work. But with these higher taxes, the people still can work in the factory and still can get their salary, but the work will also be more efficient because of the help of the machine, and the factory can still gain a lot of profit. This is an example from the Robin Hood theory that the rich still can be more beneficial to the poorer society. And then this can balance the economic ability from the owner of the factory and its worker. It can help prevent disparities of the community, of the financial ability. So, this tax is needed to prevent any disparities and is to help to maintain the machine of the factory so they can work better. So, I do think that this argument is needed because the higher tax is actually not, maybe some of you will think that this higher tax will give a decrease in the factory's profit. No, because if they use the machine at the same time as the human resources, they will get more profit, the profit needed. And then they will have the money to pay both the machine maintenance and the worker's salary. So it will be more efficient and beneficial and profitable to the factory. So this is the end of my argument, and I do think that this motion is true and is needed. Thank you.